One of the reasons that a lot of people haven't really been in 146 or dollar, especially kind of as the year evolved within the first major tournament of the year, is really due to the way that yellow zones played in this game. If you guys didn't know, one of the worst things about yellow zones in this game is that a vert hook would randomly match kind of whatever was on the field. Even if you tried to set zone drops, even if you, even if you, shaded or whatever, yellow zones were really just terrible. And the only real good yellow zone was a hook curl. But I think now that is said to have been patched. So we're going to go ahead and go into like a bunch X nasty type of situation where we can actually have some meta stuff. And we're going to go over that and kind of see what this looks like. So again, if we're just going to come out here in the dollar defense, which would be like this cover three buzz match, for example, I'm going to show you my coach adjustments real quick here, just so that you can see that I don't have any zone drop set. And we're going to just kind of see how this works. So first and foremost, the way a vert hook should play, in my opinion, is it's a match concept out of like a cover two. So if I have a soft squat over here or something like this, I could see this vert hook matching vertically if I don't shade him any which way or whatever. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to run a streak, a corner, and then we're going to, it's technically a wheel, but it's going to basically be like a flat. And I just want to see, first and foremost, what this vert hook does. So as you can see here, he matches the vertical streak, which is exactly what I thought he should do in that situation because I didn't shade him any direction. And also, I had a soft squat on the field, and also they didn't have like a zig or anything. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same exact adjustments. We're not going to shade anything, but I just want to see how this vert hook does at defending like a zig route from the tight end, for example. So we're just going to do a zig route to the tight end. We're going to do a flat route on this outside guy. And then with this slot receiver, we can pretty much do, whatever. We'll put him on basically put him on like a drag or something, just to kind of keep it as a short yardage combo. And what you're going to see here from this vert hook is he actually plays that tight end really, really well, right? He actually plays that tight end really, 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 really well. And I didn't shade it whatsoever. Now, another combo that is pretty popular, I'm going to go over to Y off trio close for this one. And it would be something like this, basically streak like this, essentially. And what would happen before is the vert hook would basically just leave the drag wide open if it wasn't a hook curl. So we'll just see kind of how the vert hook plays here. And you see here, he does still match. Basically, both yellow zones match, which is kind of odd. But in general, the vert hooks do seem significantly better post patch. And then one last thing that I did want to go over here is the shading aspect of everything. So, like if I were to shade this coverage underneath, I just want to see how this yellow zone would play in that same situation against that same basic idea. And then we'll talk a little bit about smash return as well. So if we were to, give this combination, same exact one where he actually, the yellow zones, both of them matched. Now what we should see is the shade down should prevent the matching and they should play logically. And as you see, they do a really good job. And the other thing that's really cool about that is the shade down basically keeps those hooks at about 5 yards. So you don't even really need to set zone drops anymore, in my opinion, to get your hooks to play where you want them to play. Now, the other thing that I thought was really, really big about this is the other thing about this would be like a smash return type of combo. So we did need to cover that real quick. So the thing with smash return is these little return routes would get in such a good soft spot of the zone. And again, here we're just going to do something like this. And we're going to see how this vert hook does at defending this return route. And as you see, he actually goes way too far outside, which is crazy. So then that tells me that we might need to go ahead and shade the vert hook inside and underneath to get it to play a little bit better against a return route. For example, that table route really got played by that yellow, which I did not like at all. That's not what you would want to see. You want to see that vert hook play the return route. So you see here by shading inside, he still leaves that up. So there's still some issues with yellow zones. I will say that right now, but they are better. Okay, they are better, but there are some significant issues that were not addressed with the yellow zones in this update.